Hey guys, it's the King's Kid, Jonte Bravo, coming to you January 8th, 10:30 at night. Uh, I know y'all thinking this is the first one in a while, Jonte. It's been a minute. Yeah, I know it has been a minute. And that's what today's message is about, or today's video is about. When you're doing what God wants you to do, when you find your calling and you're walking in it, and I believe I have many callings, but when you find one and you're able to, do it, the enemy will attack you like he's never attacked you before. And today's message is about how to armor yourself up so when he starts attacking you, the way he's attacked me, and the way he will attack you once you start walking in your calling, it's just how to armor yourself up during that. I got a couple different snippets out of the devotional that I want to pick from each day, and I want you to just follow along with me. It's the same old devotional, Jesus is Calling, by Sarah Young. The first one is going to say, "Come to me with a teachable spirit, eager to be changed. A close walk with me is a continual life and newness." Second, live your life with praise and thanksgiving. This joyous discipline will help you live in intimacy of my presence. January 8th. Softly announce my presence. Shimmering hues of radiance tap gent at your consciousness, seeking entrance. Though I have all power in heaven and on earth, I am infinitely tender with you. The weaker you are, the more gently I approach you. Let your weakness be a door to my presence. Whenever you feel inadequate, remember that I am your ever present help. Hope in me, and you will be protected from despair and self pity. Hope is like a golden cord connecting to heaven. The more you cling to this cord, the more I bear the weight of your burdens. Thus, you are lightened. Heaviness is not of my kingdom. Cling to hope. My rays of light will reach you through the darkness. He's like, okay, Jonte, it's a lot of reading. Hence, you messed up a little times or whatever. But, wow. Guys, when I tell you, I was doing these blogs and I was going heavy, I was going full force, I was writing in my notebook, and literally, I just felt like I wasn't, getting my point across. I could just I started critique. I was allowing the enemy to get in my head and oh, you shouldn't be doing this. There's enough of that out there. Um, and because I began to fall off of the wagon because, I had other things going on in my life, and I allowed those things to distract me from this, um, the enemy really had a field day with my mind. But God. Um, it started with my finances. I'm getting out of the military. For you that don't know, I'm in the military. I'm getting out pretty soon, and I'm like, okay, well, God, what am I supposed to do next when I get in the military? I have various lavish lifestyle I like to live. How am I supposed to continue that? And He's done told me many times, Jonte, I got you. This is the Air Force was not your end goal. This was a stepping stone to something better. I've been had it prophesied it to me. He done showed it to me in dreams. But now that it's actually happening, and I don't see what's after the Air Force, it began to take a toll on my mind. Because like I said, I haven't told you guys, but I like to be in control of everything. So me being in control of everything, I need to plan what's next for me after the Air Force. I need to know. I need to see what my next check going to be. And he done told me I don't need to worry about it. And you could tell me one thing, but I need to. I'm the type I want to look. I want to I want to see it on paper. You feel me? Like I want to see what the next thing is. I hear you, God, but I want to see too. Walk by faith and not by sight. I like to walk by sight and faith. It's just it's nice, but I'm just this kid. I'm not the dad, so I have to listen to what he said. I'm not that. I'm his favorite, but there's still rules to be followed. That's one thing. I love life. I'm like God. I want a bae. I want kids. Even my family. Like I just feel like I'm so far away from my mom. I'm far away from my brother, and I'm far away from my sister. And I'm like God, if I could just be closer to them, and he said, and even with like I said, my family, he said, you have your family, you talk to them every day. If and when you need to see them, you will be allowed to see them. You can go see them when you need to see them. It's not like you're thousands of miles away. And I'm like, okay, but I want them right now. He said, but I want you right now. And I'm like, okay, and I say okay, and I'm telling you, I could hear God like it's the thing to do. Okay, in my love life, he said, you get a girlfriend, you get your little bae or whatever, and then you get tired of them anyway. So what's the point? You want somebody else to aggravate you? Focus on me, son. Okay. Then came, what else came next? Stuff started breaking in the house. Okay, God, like how am I supposed to fix this? How am I supposed to fix this? How am I supposed to fix this? John said, you know how to do stuff. You can fix anything in this house that's break. Fix it. Okay. But then all those things added up over time. And I began to get weak. And I was still able to hear God's voice. But while you also hear God's voice, the devil's speaking at the same time. And God comes, like he said, very gentle, very subtle. But while you got that coming, like I said, I could hear him. You got the other side of the devil. Man, forget all of this. You're just doing too much. Just forget it. Figure it out. You need to figure it out now. And he knows, the devil knows that's what I want to do. I want to figure it out now. But guess what? This ain't my world. I'm just living in it. This is God's world. So I can try to figure out all I want to. And the more I figure it out, the more clutterbrained you'll get, because it's not for me to figure out. It's for me to trust him and let him figure it out. So how do you, when that happens, how do you get out of that mindset? How do you, even though he's loud, how do you listen to the subtle voice and just keep trusting and believing in God? And all I could tell you is praise him, worship him, read, be around like-minded people. I can't stress that enough. If you get stressed out and you call your friends that don't know Jesus, or your family members that don't know Jesus, they're not gonna be able to give you that godly counsel. And yeah, you can have that godly counsel around me, because I had it around me. Trust me, I got my God family, I got my mom. And if I would just spoke up and told them, if I would have just said, hey, I'm struggling with this. Hey, this is what I'm going through. I'm pretty sure I would have got this message to you guys a long time ago. But I'm a very prideful person. I'm very prideful. I want to figure it out myself. So I did it. Thank God for Sarah Young in this dang devotional. I had to read it and figure it out myself. But I'm just telling you, if you just listen to me, I will save you a lot of turmoil, a lot of heartbreak, a lot of sleepless nights. Yeah, you just pray, fast, worship, praise him, devote time to him. In the midst of all of this, I'm telling you guys, like, I was working out every day when I started these videos, literally working out every day, had a workout regimen. But because I allowed the devil to have room in my head and in my mental, I stopped working out. I stopped eating like I supposed to eat. I don't eat bad, but I literally was going days without eating because I was that stressed out. And I'm like, why is all this happening? Because I got dysfunctional for a second. And the reason I got dysfunctional, and the reason I know that these videos need to continue, is because the devil was pissed off with how I was operating. Because if I'm doing this, guess what? You're going to see this, somebody else is going to see this, and it's going to add more to God's kingdom and take away from his kingdom. And that's what we want to do. So with that being said, just make sure that you keep your mind stayed and focused on the end goal. Don't worry about the stuff in between, because like I said, no matter how much you want to be in control of everything. No matter how much you want to, have the last say, at the end of the day, he got the last say. He already got this all figured out. Literally, he got us all figured out. He had my life. He had our lives planned before we even thought of. Before our parents even thought of to conceive us, he had our life figured out. So what we stressing about stuff that we can't change? Our life is already written out. So don't worry about the world. Worry about Him, and He'll everything will just fall into place. Literally fall into place. You do not want to be on repeat. I love songs, and I love to repeat songs, but I do not want to repeat the same thing over and over and over again, hoping to get the message. Just get it the first time. Learn from my mistakes. I know you wish. Yeah, I know some of you people say, I wish I would have learned from people's mistakes. I learn from people's mistakes every day, but some mistakes you have to learn yourself. And you just trust me on this. If you focus on Him, everything else will literally line right into place. Because ain't no way in heck He gonna let you fall if you doing what He wants you to do. Think about that. If you doing what He wants you to do, is He really gonna fail you? He doesn't fail anyone. But imagine how much more less He will fail you for doing what He wants you to do in the process of it. You think about it this way. Look at all these earthly people out here, right? God is allowing for those things to happen for them. You know, having all the money, having all the riches. You know, looking how they want to look. You know, doing what they want to do. So if He did that for them, and we're doing what we want, we're doing what He wants us to do. Imagine what He'll do for us. Yes, we may not be the richest person in the world, but we'll never go without. The favor that we have, they won't have. They got the money, but guess what? When they die, guess what? It's gonna be right here, and we can spend it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know, you just got to keep that in mind. I hope this video touches you. Leave comments, message me. I love you. Have a blessed night. Good night, King's Kid.